Hey guys, this is Bernie here with another Get Ready With Me. Fun story. I already recorded this look, but something went wonky with the footage, and it just basically deleted / it just won't work. So I figured I'd redo it. I did a look that I really liked for my everyday. I was thinking it would be cute for like an everyday look. And I really like the way it came out, so I'm just going to try to redo that one. It's more of a soft, girly look. Well, I guess soft girly in my opinion, for me. If you hear thudding, it's because the washer's going, so, we're just not going to try to pay attention. Hopefully it doesn't last much longer. But yeah, I like I said, I recorded this already. It just, something went weird with the file, and it just won't transfer right, and it won't work. So I'm just gonna try to redo it. Like I said, I really like the look, and I thought it'd be cute, so redo that. Just doing some color touch up. I have noticed, I think I've had dark circles my entire life, so I like to try to color correct it if I can. It's not necessary, but it makes me feel a little bit better about it. And I already put primer and illuminating drops on and stuff. But yeah, I really like the way it turned out. It was really cute, really soft. So, figure I'd try it again, because I figured if I get the practice in with it, that I can get better at it, and it might actually become a more doable everyday look. I have finished the Vicious Lost Boy book series. I think I want to say I finished them all. I think there's a branch off of it, but I finished those. I really enjoyed those. That being said, after reading those, now I just really want some creepy, dark, scary book to read. I didn't think I mentioned before, one of my books was ready to borrow at the library. Like, the ebook was ready available to borrow. I didn't remember exactly. I'll rephrase this. I don't remember what the exact, I don't remember exactly what the overview of the book was. So that's kind of like a mystery to me, but I put a hold on the Spell Shop, I want to say it's called. It's a really pretty cover. But yeah, I put a hold on that, and that became available, so I started reading that. And so, me not knowing or remembering what it was, it's basically like a little surprise for me, you know? I feel really odd about it. I don't sometimes when I read the overview of it, sometimes I feel like some overviews give too much away. So I'm not necessarily one to really like reading too much into a book, because it's I don't want the overall plot and all that stuff to it, I guess. I just kind of want a little brief this or that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and it's kind of like watching, I've gotta rephrase it. I love watching movie trailers. I hate it at the same time, because you can see some movie trailers, it kind of gives away all the funny big scenes at the beginning. I know it's supposed to draw you in, but it makes me sad somewhat, because I'm missing out on the experiencing the funny scenes before they're in the trailer, you know? But yeah, so I don't remember the book. I don't remember the book. I don't remember the overall. So it's a nice little surprise for me when it gets to that point. I do, however, like I said, it's nice. It's nice. I do read them usually. Sometimes it just kind of gives it all away. I kind of like the surprise, but I don't like the surprise. It's a very conundrum thing, because I love getting surprise gifts. My partner told me, he's like, I know you like being surprised, but you also just don't like being surprised. I don't know. It's just a me thing, I think. But I'm liking it so far. I'm still in like the first couple chapters. It feels like it's in my, I'm reading it a lot slower than the other ones. So it's kind of like, to me, it feels like it's a slow burn for myself compared to what I'm used to. Or like this, the last book I finished, it was like going. So it's a different pace. That being said, I'm really, really craving horror genre. I want to look into after. Well, I mean during, because sometimes it takes a while for the books to be available on the library if they're available at all. So while I'm casually window shopping books to borrow on the library app, I'm gonna try to see if I can find a horror, scary, like vampire book. I'm kind of wanting like Bram Stoker's, but like maybe more written in more of a modern way, not exceptionally like contemporary, just more of a newer writing style. I don't know. Not to say wrong with any like older writing styles. It's more of, it'd be nice to a newer outlook on it. It's like basically I want something that's like horror done, but not like a newer, not a newer. I just want to find something I'm gonna enjoy reading in horror. But yeah, I'm really enjoying just, I guess, a different pace of book. But I've been trying to listen to my audiobook. I'm not really successful in reading the audiobook. I haven't really got far in it. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to even be able to finish it at the moment. I need to look into seeing how people recommend about going them, because I feel like it's a new process. It's a new skill, because I don't have the skill to sit there and listen. Per se, I have a problem with like if I'm sitting still not doing something, my brain tends to wander really bad. So I need to look into how people recommend that. I'm willing to look into like how to learn this skill, because I don't really have it. Like I have no problem. I don't know. I think whenever the audiobook happens, I have a hard time keeping on pace with what's going on currently in the book. And admittedly, I haven't really went back to it as much to read, because I've been playing video games, which, I mean, I do read at night. I still read every night, unless I'm exhausted. But when I do audiobooks, I don't want to lay down with it in my ear, because knowing myself, and I know I can set timers for it, but I'll pass out. Like, I'll fall asleep so quick with the audiobook. I've done it before, and it could have just been I was exhausted as heck. But if I try to lay down with the audiobook, kind of like when I lay down with TV, I can't lay down and watch TV. Sometimes I do watch TV to go to sleep. Specifically if I'm like having a very like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and if I have a hard time going back to sleep, I'll just like throw on like a random show and just lay there and lull myself back to sleep. Not that I want to get up and read and fall back to sleep. It's more of I just get up and lull myself back to sleep with a random TV show. If I try to listen to an audiobook more, I can guarantee I would fall asleep. I've done it. I was like, oh, I'll just listen to this as I go to sleep and close my eyes, couple sentences read, I'm out. So I would get nowhere. I did, however, listen to some of the audiobook while I was crocheting my, trying to think of the word for it, poncho. That being said, I haven't got that far in the book, but I've gotten further in the poncho. Because I work on the poncho here and there, just when I feel like crocheting something, just mindlessly. I'm almost done with that, by the way. I'm excited about that. But yeah, if I I need to look at tips on how to listen to audiobooks. I know it's a skill set. I just need kind of like a little crash course on how to do it. I'm assuming it's like setting up the ambience and stuff, but I have been playing a lot of video games in my free time. I was excited and looking forward, and I mean, I'm still excited. The Dreamlight Valley update in Star Path, I was so excited for that. It's like in my opinion, it's probably the best Star Path I've had since I've been playing. I know there's been ones out that are probably amazing, but I haven't been playing the entire time. So I haven't been able to play. Like, I've seen, like, in the, when you do decorating and stuff and the filtering through it, it shows you, like, past dream, or star paths. And, one of the past star paths was, like, villainous and stuff. And I wasn't around for that one. I would love it. And I know some of it comes back through the moon shop. I have yet, I don't think all of it comes back through the moon shop, if that makes sense. I think it's more of, like, the bigger key items do. Like, I know, I'm assuming, like, the Jack Skellington costume and the Oogie Boogie came through the Star Path, the villainous one or the Halloween one. But I am so excited about the wishful thinking one because, one, it is October. Two, I really like witchy stuff and, like, dark and gothic looking things. And so I'm really excited for it for that reason. I get to have more witchy goth looking stuff. And I know, like I said, there's Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm just really, really excited. The outfits and everything is just so good. Like I said, it's my favorite so far that I've personally been able to play. On another note, and this is why I have the conundrum of, like, finishing a Star Path and finishing a Fallout season in some kind of live games. I really like live, I think they're called living games, where they just keep updating and adding stuff to it. I really love them. They're my favorite. I get a little bit of the normal stuff every day, like day-to-day stuff, and then they add new stuff in, which gives me a little bit of novelty, and I really love that. But I love Fallout 76. I love Fallout 76 and both Dreamlight Valley. Those are my two favorite games as of the moment. And so, or my two favorite live or living games, I think that's what it's called, where they continuously change and rotate stuff. They're my two favorite right now. And so I'm excited for all the new stuff that comes out. And then a couple of days ago, Fallout 76 is like, okay, trying to figure out how. Keep in mind, the new update for Dreamlight Valley was the first, right? So I think either the first or the second Fallout 76 was like, so we're adding all this stuff to it. We're adding a whole new map expansion. We're adding some new characters and some new things. And granted, it's not out yet, right? It's not out yet. It's going to be, I forget when they said, you know. And so I have time. But they announced they're going to add all this stuff. And I'm so excited for it. It's been nonstop between me and my partner talking back and forth on, oh, it'd be great if they add this and that. But also, I don't know if I've stated before, in the new season of Fallout 76, they have a pink kitchen. I'm living for this pink kitchen right now. I'm trying my hardest. I'm not been quite as successful because I like I said, I do put the game down. I do other stuff, but I have not yet got the pink kitchen. I'm very adamant about it. I feel like I still have time, trying my hardest. And I still have time, so I'm trying my hardest to be able to get the kitchen. So I'm excited for that. But I'm torn. And thankfully I have enough time. Like I said, the one Star Path just started, so I have plenty of time for that. And the season's going with Fallout 76 still. I don't think they give you an estimated time on when they're going to do the next one. I could be wrong. I just don't know where to look. So that might just be a me thing. Like I said, I'm so excited, and I'm continuously trying to get this kitchen on there. But I'm looking so... I'm so excited. Like, I know it doesn't look like I'm excited because I'm trying to do this because I'm trying to focus on how to do my eyes. But I'm excited. My partner is really looking forward to the Rust King in that setting. He really likes the super mutants in Fallout 76. I don't know all exactly what I'm excited for. A lot of it. And like I said, I just really like the novelty of playing, of them adding new stuff, and I'm hoping like a lot of the decorations, like my mind's going through like I think they announced the next season name. I'm not sure. It could have just been the name of what they're adding, like what kind of modes they're adding to it. I'm not sure exactly. Like I said, I'm really excited. I do know, like I said, I'm wanting to get that pink kitchen, and right now my favorite stuff in Fallout 76, and there's a lot of it, but I want to say my absolute favorite of the Fallout 6 decoration, that's my favorite part, and I think that's why Dreamlight Valley and Fallout 76 are my favorite games to play, is to decorate. I know you're sitting there thinking, like, you say you like decorating, and I haven't. Yeah. It's easier to decorate in the game. It is a lot easier. I don't have to go through and manually and physically do it myself. It's just a point and click. So, I live my decorating dreams out in that. I think that was my favorite thing. I used to play Sims. Like, I think I've played almost all the Sims, if not, like, at least 2, 3, and 4. So, that was my favorite thing to do in that, too, is decorate. Decorate and, like, basically play fashion game in that. I would, like, just redo the people's clothes and stuff. But my favorite, back to what I was saying, my favorite part of 76 decoration, my favorite, like, overall feel, and I like seeing all the different camps, and I like going to the camp, everyone else's camp, and seeing what they did, and so those are cute. But my camp is done like Mothman and such, so I have a very dark, gloomy, gothic looking camp. And so I'm really wanting this pink kitchen, and I'm just sitting here thinking yesterday, I was like, you know, I really want this pink kitchen, but where am I going to put this pink kitchen? And in the game, you get like a second area to decorate, and it's, well, you get 2 different areas, like you can have 2 different camps. But I'm like, I have a shelter, so I can maybe just do like a modern family shelter situation, and like make it a bunker looking, and doing the pink kitchen down there. I think that would be cute. Add a little pink. It's basically looking on how I did it. This is turning out really good. It's a good thing I did it so, like, back to back, like, in this past week. So I still have, like, an idea. Because it's not, like, become, like, an everyday routine, obviously. Like, as I was saying, I'm trying it out and seeing if I can make it, like, an everyday makeup. But, yeah, I'm thinking about doing, like, a modern, like, a nuclear family house in my shelter on Fallout 76, so I can use the pink kitchen in it. Look nice. That being said, all else fails, I'll make a second room or a second building and just have like a cute little kitchen, like a little grandma's 90 kitchen. That would be cute. Like a little, like, when I think grandma's 90 kitchen, I think like the roosters or like the apple pie decor. I think my aunt had one of those kind of kitchens growing up, and it was always like roosters. But I remember seeing a lot of, like, yeah, that looks really cute. A lot of sunflowers as well. I just want that like nice. Ooh, I could make it like a practical magic like situation. I kind of want to do that with the star path with my Dreamlight Valley. I just like that witchy cottagecore looking appeal to it. And what I did yesterday, I think I used this to kind of give a little shimmer in the middle. Tap it in there. And like I said, it looks kind of like what I usually do, but it's like less in depth, if that makes sense. Not in depth. It looks like it's a lot less than I usually do. Might use a little bit of this one. This is a pretty color. Give it a little bit of blue tint. What I do is I just start playing around with makeup, and then I just put like everything I think is pretty on my face, and I feel like that's what takes so long. That's cute. Okay, and then do a nice shimmery inner corner because I like the way that looks on me. But yeah, I'm really excited about all the Fallout stuff. Like I said, we were like, I don't know if they're making a Fallout 5, so don't quote me on that. But we were talking about like what would happen if they did this, what would be a cool setting, because like they usually base it off of US cities / states, just areas, regions. That's what I'm thinking of, US regions. And we were talking about like, oh, it would be cool this setting and that setting, and it would be like 20 minutes of like, oh, could you imagine this? And it's pretty fun when we start talking about it. Like, I love the show too. I really liked how all that turned out. I haven't played much of the actual Fallout games, which I feel like is blasphemy. But, I mean, I think I played a little bit of Fallout 4. Not much. I'm gonna say not much of that. So I went ahead and did my liner, mascara, and my eyebrows off camera. The reason I did this look the other day is because I wanted to try this lip combo I tried out. Sometimes I just wear lipstick. Like, I don't wear makeup every day. And so sometimes I just wear lipstick and maybe eyebrows just to make myself feel a little put together. But I tried lipstick the other day and I did this, like, barely any lipstick. But I really liked the way it looked on me. So this whole look was wanting to kind of, like, play with that and just like a little soft something. And so I did, yesterday I did a little bit of liner to try it out to see if it looked good with liner. But yeah, I really liked this way. This liner, not liner. I did like the way the liner looked. But I liked the way the lipstick looked. Like I said, I really, how it looked. And I could try it with liner whenever I did this look this week. And so this was like basically what what I was trying to do with it. You know what it is? Add a little bit of like lipstick here. Right here. And there's like, I think it's called, and my liner looks a little bit darker today than it was when I did it too. So it looks a little bit different, but I still like the way it looks. Because it looks like I have been liking the way that my lips look, where the lipstick looks a little bit faded and kind of not there. Little lip gloss on it. See, it looks a little bit like flushed, I'd say. And so this is the original idea of the lipstick. They have like kind of like strawberry stained, and it looks a little bit darker than that right now, and it looks a little bit more pigmented, but like as the day goes it'll start fading a little bit. And I like the way it fades. It looks really good. I like that it's not very like opaque, and it looks better I think with my lip shape / face shape. Okay, so this is the overall look. Like I said, I tried it the other day and I really liked the way it turned out. I'm glad I was able to redo it. It might actually become like my everyday look, or like my just go-to quick look. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and if you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble while I'm doing my makeup, feel free to like and subscribe. All my links and stuff will be in the bio or the link below. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys all have a magical weekend, and I'll see you next time.